Hi, I'm Christopher Lavin, and an elder law attorney with the Lavin Law Group here in Lebanon, Ohio. Many of our clients will come in and say, Chris, I just visited with the Department of Jobs and Family Services. I sat down with the caseworker and she started to go through a lot of really detailed questions about my assets or my mom or dad's assets, and I got a little nervous, so I actually left the office. And that's not a bad option. You want to be on equal footing and you want to know exactly what they should be asking for. As I've mentioned, Medicaid is a needs-based program, so you can't have too much income, but you also cannot have too much stuff or resources. And what folks will be confused by is they'll say, well, my dad's the one who's in a facility. Why were they asking so many questions about my mom? The state of Ohio, it doesn't make a difference if you're married 1 year or 100 good years. Doesn't make a difference whose name the asset is in. It doesn't make a difference if you even have a prenuptial agreement. They basically look at all the combined countable assets together, put it in one big box, and just add it up. And then they'll tell you in their terms what they'll let you keep. Not to be too confusing today, the maximum allowance that they would ever let the healthy or community spouse keep is $120,000. So if dad's in a nursing home but mom's at home, the most they would ever let her keep is $120,000, and sometimes often less than that. If you're an individual and you're in a nursing home, meaning there's nobody in the house to support, then they're going to force that individual to spend everything down to below $2,000. And that's a ridiculously low number, but when you're spending over $10,000 a month at a nursing home, unfortunately we see people get there. So if you want to preserve more than what the state thinks you need to live on, please seek some advice. There are some planning techniques, there's some gifting strategies, there's some trust strategies, and this is very time sensitive when you plan in regards to a nursing home. That's where you hear of the penalty periods or the 5 years. So please get some advice so you can maintain a good quality of life and not spend down unnecessary assets.